Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Mama's Bounce Back. I'm Claudia, a wife, mom, and a full-time teacher. I also am a blogger over at momsbounceback.com. Last year, I started out on a journey to change my lifestyle. So I thought, what better way to continue that journey than to create a YouTube channel? A little bit about me. I am from Mississippi, currently living in Alabama. I am married with 2 kids. I have a daughter who's 7 and a son who's 2. So if you ever hear any muffle in the background in any of my videos, it's them. So I am apologizing in advance. I'm also a teacher of 13 years. And all I gotta say is y'all pray for all teachers. For real. But a little bit of background on why I started this lifestyle change. And that was because I did not want to go another year in feeling the same way that I was feeling in previous years. I felt like a lot of things in my life were not going the way they should. And so I said in 2018, I was not going to continue that way. So a lot of times when we have so much going on in our life, we struggle to find the appropriate structure or the right way to do things and how to balance our life. And so I wanted to be able to start this lifestyle change so that I can learn some things and I can grow and be able to inspire other moms who are in the same situation as me. Here you will find all things self-care and lifestyle, taking care of yourself from the inside out, with a few additional bonus videos, and I'll probably have some special guests. Like I said, last year I stepped out on a journey to change my lifestyle. And one of the things that I vowed to change was my eating habits. I was adamant I was going past the 21-day rule to change an unhealthy habit. And I did. I went 90 straight days. Yes, 3 months. So I was determined to change the way I looked at food. My body was never one of those that was fond of heavy food. I was always getting indigestion and heartburn and sometimes an upset stomach. Weight was another factor in changing my lifestyle. I didn't want to go from a size 16 to a size 8. But I did want to lose some pounds. The decision for me to lose weight did not come from just wanting to be a skinnier me. No, I wanted to be a healthier me. And for me, losing weight was going to help me because I was not supplying my body right with the proper food. I was always fatigued and I was not able to keep up, especially as a mom with small kids. So I made a plan and I committed to it for 90 straight days. I wanted my first video to be on how I lost 20 pounds. And I know you're thinking, 20 pounds in 3 months? Girl, it took you 3 months to lose 20 pounds? Yes, I could have did some quick and easy fix and lost 20 pounds within a month. I could have, but I wanted this to be a lifestyle change. I wanted it to be something that I was going to be accustomed to doing, and I wanted to take my body into a smooth transition versus just doing something real quick, losing 15, 20 pounds in 30 days, and then I'm back at it probably in 2 months. So I wanted to make it smooth and easy, and so I took my time. I also was coming off from breastfeeding my 19-month-old son. And so here are my first 30 days. I started out with low carbs. Like I said, I had just came off of breastfeeding my son, so I was eating additional carbs. I did not want to be coming off of eating heavy foods to all of a sudden eating vegetables. Who has been on a or an eating plan to where you have went from eating your normal foods to eating practically nothing? I've been there. And your body feels like, what did you just do to me? So I did not want that. So I started out with low carbs. And for me, I'm a really basic person whenever I want to actually do something and stay consistent with it. So I pretty much had the same few breakfast items, snacks, lunch, and dinner. For breakfast, I had turkey sausage, egg. I had a protein shake, and sometimes I just had egg in a different way. I would scramble it, and I would just add some different peppers and seasoning just to kind of switch the taste up. For lunch, I had baked chicken and green beans every single day for 30 straight days. Yes. I couldn't believe it myself, but I did because I knew I just wanted to stick to something basic, and that's what I did. So for dinner, I had the same exact meal for dinner, which was, I call it a loaded chicken salad, because when I make my salads, they look like a salad bar for all of our favorite salad lovers. I have everything on there. And I did have a light ranch. It's a salad dressing, but it was a lighter version, so it wasn't as heavy as the regular version of ranch. For snacks, I had carrots, cucumbers, boiled eggs, and apples. And for my liquids, I had all water, and then I did coffee in the morning with just creamer. So just creamer, I was getting a lot of creamer in that coffee, because my coffee, I don't like it dark. I have to have some type of sweet in my coffee in order for me to drink it. For the next 30 days, I did JJ Smith's Green Smoothie Cleanse. Now, I've done her smoothie cleanse in the past, so I knew there were a few things that I wanted to tweak with it. I only used spinach as my greens, and I only used about 6 of her recipes. So I did that for breakfast and lunch, and that is what she calls her modified version of her cleanse. So I did not do it for all 3 meals. I just did it for breakfast and lunch. And then for dinner, I had my healthy meals. So I either did my baked chicken, my salad, and as a busy full-time working mom, it was easier for me because at work I'm super busy, and so it was just easier for me to do breakfast and lunch and then be able to eat with my family at dinner time. I did the smoothie cleanse for the first 14 days out of those next 30 days. And then the remainder of those 30 days, I went back to eating the same thing that I was eating for the first 30 days. Another thing that I incorporated into the second part of those 30 days was exercise. I am not an exercise person. I have always used dance as a resource for me. I'm a former dancer and a dance teacher. And so I have always used that as a source of physical activity. I do enjoy a good Zumba or a workout class, but it's hard for me to just go to a gym and say I'm going to go work out. So I had to find ways to make walking entertaining for me. I started out with doing 4 days for 20 minutes. And then with my husband's work schedule, it just did not work out each and every time I wanted to work out. So I ended up doing 3 days for 30 minutes. And so I did that at the second part of the 60 days. So it's the second half of the 30. And I tried to go on and get that through the entire rest of the 90 days. For my liquids, during those 60 days, I, of course, had my smoothies, but I also had green tea in the morning before my smoothies, and then I had water. For the second half, I cut off coffee, no coffee at all. I did not want to have caffeinated drinks, and it was so hard for me to cut off coffee. If you're a coffee lover, you know what I mean. For my snacks, I had cucumbers, carrots, apples, boiled eggs, and then I added in unsalted nuts. At the end of those 60 days, I was down 16 pounds. 16 pounds. Now, like I said, you may be thinking 16 pounds in 2 months. That is not a lot. But for me, I was feeling good about myself. Now we are in the last 30 days of the 90-day lifestyle change. So at this point, I'm just trying to keep my momentum. I'm just trying to keep up and maintain this process that I've started. So for breakfast, I had either a smoothie, I had boiled eggs, I had scrambled eggs. So I kept some of the same items that I was eating for breakfast. For lunch, I had either baked chicken and green beans, and then I had some zucchini sometimes for lunch. Sometimes I would just have zucchini by itself, and just kind of depend on how I felt that day. If I didn't want something, if I didn't want as much food during lunch, I just ate the zucchini itself. For dinner, I went back to my salads at night. It was easier for me to do salads at night because I made them myself, and so I didn't have to worry about purchasing them or fixing a salad while I was at work. So I chose salad to eat at night. For my liquids, I did incorporate my coffee back. I did incorporate my coffee back with just creamer. I did have my water. I stopped doing my green tea. And then for snacks, I had the same snacks. I had the carrots, the cucumbers, the unsalted nuts, apples, and boiled eggs. My exercise plan did not work out consistently like I wanted to. I was kind of just going at a random whenever I could fit it in. My husband was working at the post office at the time, and so his schedule was very crazy. And so I did not want to keep taking my kids with me while I was trying to work out, because we would go to the park and they would want to play. And so it was just distracting my whole process of trying to work out. But I did it as much as I could. During those last part of those 30 days, I did it as much as I could. And then this is the kicker. So like I said, it was a lifestyle change. I didn't want to feel like I was cheating if I wanted to eat some whole wheat pasta, because pasta was and still is my weakness. I love me some pasta. But I went back to trying to incorporate additional carbs. So like I would maybe eat something very small, like if my family was having pasta that night or some type of pasta, I would eat a small portion of it. Or if it was, instead of just plain nuts, if I had like a coated with chocolate covered nuts or something like that, it was not a good decision. I don't know if it was just too fast for me to incorporate those things, but once I incorporated them, it's like my digestive system just didn't work out very well with that. I just felt really weird. I was feeling nauseous sometimes. I believe I tried to incorporate my previous lifestyle back in a little too fast and a little too quickly. And so I think that is kind of where I went off. So after I realized that, I was like, no, back to taking that away. And so by the end of the 90-day journey, I was down 20 pounds. 20 pounds. 20 pounds. Like I said, that may not be big to you, but it was a huge thing for me. I have not lost that much weight in a few years, probably like 5-6 years, maybe not that long, but it's been long. So I was excited. I was very motivated to continue in this lifestyle. My main focus in changing my lifestyle was to become a healthier me, to live a life full of energy and not be as fatigued, and have an overall better physical health. And so I believe I'm headed in the right direction. Hopefully we can go through this journey together. I hope you have enjoyed my first video on how I lost 20 pounds. If you have, please like, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on new videos. All right, see you next time. Thank you all for watching. Bye.